Welcome back to the Stellar Alignment Collective. This is your space to tune into the current planetary energy and learn how to use it to raise your frequency. So let's dive right into this week's energy and see what the cosmos has in store for us. So, what is it that you've been putting off? Is it cleaning the garage or organizing your closet? If there's something that you've been avoiding because you haven't had the energy to tackle it, this is your week to allow the cosmic energy to help you get it all done. Mars will be at 25 degrees of Scorpio, trining Saturn at 25 degrees of Pisces. And this will be exact on Wednesday, November 29th. But I want you guys to tap into this energy early in the week, starting on Monday, November 27th, okay? And that's because the message that I received when I tapped into the energy of this powerful duo is to take disciplined and focused effort toward your goals. And you will be met with an abundance of support to help you cross the finish line. This is especially true for those of you with planets or angles around 25 degrees of Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This transit really brings focus and strength. So when Mars, which represents drive, energy, and action, harmonizes with Saturn, which is represented by discipline, structure, and mastery, we have effort meeting purpose. This is a highly productive aspect that helps you to channel your energy into meaningful work. And you can direct the energy from this transit toward a task and keep it concentrated there. It's the ideal time to tackle projects that require precision and patience. And even if your work doesn't feel immediately rewarding, your determination will carry you through and your efforts will not go unnoticed. So, if you've been struggling with motivation or focus, this influence offers a sense of control and steadiness, and you will feel capable of handling challenges with a sense of grace. So, this is the time to build, to strengthen, or to finish something that you've been working toward for a long time. And under the best circumstances, this aspect can bring recognition, respect, or even a promotion. It's a cosmic reminder that slow, steady progress always wins. Here's how I want you to use this energy to raise your frequency. I want you to really commit to your long-term goals. So this is the perfect time to take real, measurable steps towards something that requires endurance, okay? Like saving money or building a business or finishing a long-term project. Also, channel this energy into detailed or technical work. Mars and Saturn together, they favor work that demands precision and focus. Also, let's remember to be patient and consistent. Slow progress is still progress. So trust the process and stay steady rather than rushing for quick results. Here's what I want you to avoid during this transit. Please don't give in to frustration, okay? Mars can be really impatient, but Saturn reminds us that things of value really take time. So if you feel like you're slowing down, that's okay. Remember, it's by design. Also, don't resist structure. So if you try to push against boundaries or rules during this time, it is going to feel like you are swimming upstream against the current. I want you to work with the structure, okay? It's there to support your success. For those of you who are parents, your young children and teenagers, under this transit, they may show more focus, more determination, or more quiet persistence than usual. So you can encourage them to set goals. And remember, even small goals will help them to feel a sense of accomplishment. Let's also celebrate effort over perfection because Saturn rewards consistency more than talent. And let's offer clear structure and expectations. Our children really thrive when they know what to expect. And Mars trining Saturn really supports a sense of self discipline. So, Mars trine Saturn can help you focus your energy and follow through and finish what you start. And you can work diligently and persistently toward your goals, even through obstacles, and gain a sense of respect for your efforts. This transit rewards responsibility and patience. And at its best, it gives you a sense of resilience and the satisfaction of building something lasting. At its worst, we might feel a little bit like we're slowing down or we're being restricted, but even that serves a purpose. It's teaching us how to channel our power strategically. And next, also on Wednesday, November 29th, we will have Mercury at 0 degrees of Sagittarius opposing Uranus at 0 degrees of Gemini. Now, this transit electrifies the mind and really stirs the nervous system. It's a jolt of cosmic caffeine for your thoughts. And I can personally vouch for this energy because right now, transiting Uranus is squaring my natal Mercury. And honestly, it feels like my brain is on overdrive. Ideas just keep coming in full speed 24/7. And even during my daily meditation, it's like I can't quite hit the off switch. My mind is buzzing with downloads and insights. And while it's really exciting, it definitely takes extra effort for me to stay grounded. So when we have Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of how we think and speak, facing off with Uranus, the planet of innovation, awakening, and disruption, mental energy spikes and intuition surges. Those of you with planets or angles around 0 degrees of Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces, you guys are definitely going to feel this the most. So please check your chart. At its best, this aspect brings lightning fast insights and brilliant ideas and a craving for new experiences. You might feel mentally switched on and eager to explore new subjects or have stimulating conversations or to approach life from a totally fresh perspective. It's a fantastic day for studying astrology, science, technology, or anything that engages the analytical and intuitive mind at once. However, okay, at its worst, this energy can feel really scattered and restless and undisciplined. And you might find it hard to focus on tasks that require patience or structure. There's also a risk of blurting things out impulsively or shocking others, just like with your blunt truth. Your nervous system might feel really overstimulated, so it's going to be essential for you to remember to ground. Now, here's how I want you to work with this energy. Stay open to sudden insights and new perspectives. Uranus brings revelations that can change how you see everything. So keep a notebook or your notes app handy to capture your aha moments because they're golden. Also, use movement to manage your mental energy and ground your nervous system. So go for a walk, stretch, do breath work. Any type of physical activity is going to help you to discharge excess nervous energy and keep your mind clear. And it's really important. I need you guys to stay flexible with your plans. Uranus loves surprises, and your schedule might change unexpectedly. So go with the flow, go with the changes instead of resisting them, because spontaneity can really lead to magic around this time. And it's very important for you to remember to communicate consciously. If inspiration strikes, share your thoughts, but choose your words mindfully. When this energy is used wisely, your honesty can awaken and inspire others. Now, here are some things I want you to avoid. Don't rush or multitask excessively because your mind might be racing, but overloading it can lead to mistakes and forgetfulness or mental burnout. So try to focus on one thing at a time. And let's avoid reactive communication. Words can come out sharper than you intend. So if you feel triggered, I want you to pause before responding. What feels truthful in the moment could sound blunt or shocking to somebody else, okay? And we really want to make sure that we are avoiding impulsive decisions or purchases because Uranus can create a need for excitement, but we need to think twice before acting on sudden urges or taking risks, especially when it comes to travel, tech, or finances. It's also important for you to remember try to avoid over caffeinating or overstimulating your system. So you'll already have enough cosmic caffeine, so to speak, flowing through your mind. And replace the extra coffee with water or grounding food to really stabilize your energy. For parents, this transit can make both young children and teenagers feel extra restless and curious or easily distracted, and they might question authority, they might interrupt conversations, or experiment with really bold new ideas, okay? And it's not to be defiant, it's because their minds are buzzing with inspiration. So here's how you can support them. Keep routines flexible. Forcing discipline may backfire under this energy. Also, let's model calm communication. If your child or teenager blurts out something shocking, stay grounded and curious rather than reactive. And we can help our children to regulate overstimulation through grounding walks, through taking breaks from screen time, and just having quiet downtime. That will help to balance their energy. So, at its worst, this transit can make you feel scattered, impatient, anxious, nervous, but at its best, it's like a cosmic stimulant for your brain. Insight, innovation, curiosity, those are all going to flow freely. So use the mental electricity to expand your mind. Just remember to slow down, breathe, and stay centered while doing it. And finally, on Sunday, November 2nd, we will have Venus at 25 degrees of Libra squaring Jupiter at 25 degrees of Cancer. So when Venus in Libra forms a square to Jupiter in Cancer, the energy is going to feel sweet and indulgent and emotionally expansive. You might feel really social and generous. You might want to connect, celebrate, or treat yourself and others. This transit often brings warmth and charm and a sense of abundance, but it also comes with temptation toward excess. So, those of you with planets or angles around 25 degrees of Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, or Aries, you guys are going to feel this the most. Now, you'll likely feel optimistic and confident and believe that things are going to work out and that there's more than enough to go around. And that's beautiful as long as it's balanced with mindfulness and moderation. So, this aspect can make you want to say yes to everything: more sweets, more spending, more promises, more love. But Venus and Jupiter are in a tense square, and there's tension between pleasure and prudence, connection and overindulgence. It's a wonderful day to enjoy life, but a not so good day for self control. So, positive expressions of this energy can lead to deep enjoyment of art, music, beauty, and love. Also, warm, affectionate energy in our relationships. It can lead us to opportunities for social connection and emotional generosity. But the shadow side of this duo is overindulgence when it comes to food, drink, or spending. Also, impulsive purchases, especially on luxury or comfort items. Also, we might find ourselves making promises that we can't quite keep just out of a sense of enthusiasm. So, here's how you can use this energy to raise your frequency. You can enjoy a relaxed day filled with art, beauty, and connection. You can brunch with friends, take a walk in nature, or spend time with your loved ones. Also, give compliments freely and express your love generously. Remember to Balance indulgence with a touch of discipline. So you can have the cake. Yeah, have some cake, but maybe skip the third slice. Now, here are some things I want you to avoid. Try not to overspend and make emotional financial decisions. Okay, you might regret those later. And avoid making promises or commitments in the heat of the moment. And let's remember not to use food, shopping, or others' affection to fill our emotional gaps. Those of you who are parents, your children may be extra affectionate and social under this transit, but also a lot more impulsive or indulgent. They may want sweets, attention, and freedom, and expect a lot of just one more mom requests and resistance to structure. But here's how you can support your child. Offer healthy forms of pleasure through creative play, music, art, baking, or family connection. You can also teach the concept of enough and help your child recognize when satisfaction turns into excess. As parents, we can also model balance by enjoying treats and sweets mindfully instead of restricting or overindulging. Also, this is a great day to remind our child that love isn't measured by what we buy or what we consume, but by the care that we share with each other. So, this Venus Jupiter square reminds us that life's pleasures are meant to be savored, not devoured. The day glows with warmth and beauty and connection, but we need to remember that moderation is key here. So, enjoy the sweetness of the moment while keeping one foot on the ground. And that's a wrap for this week's planetary energy. Remember, the cosmos is always guiding us, but it's up to us to tune in and stay grounded and use these energies to raise our frequency. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and step into this week with intention and awareness. Thanks so much for joining me here at the Stellar Alignment Collective. Have a fabulous week, and may the planetary forces always be with you.